ioEther. I got this.
Hey folks, this is ioEther, and we're back with some more Skycraft, or Sky Factory Skycraft. Yeah, that's totally what this is. And I've done some work in the meantime since last time you guys were all here. So this is all rule number 2. So rule number 1 is achievement book in order. Yep. So I haven't done anything past this yet, or if I have, it was a mistake, and then I scrapped it and started again, kind of thing. So all the grinding I've been doing has been with these and turning leaves into dirt, and then dirt into stone, and then stone into gravel, or into this. It's been a while, as you can see from the fact that it's day 24. And you can go back to my last video, you can see whatever day it was there, but I bet you it was like day 10 or something. Anyways, the other rule number 2, and the reason everything looks different, is no basic building blocks. So I don't want to see any cobblestone or any wood planks, and you guys have got to be sick of seeing that crap used for building everywhere. And so I started prettifying everything, beautifying everything. There is this around the farm, which I also created so I get a steady source of food. Also, I'm going to need wheat later on. Also, it's good for making dirt with. There's just a ton of good reasons why you want wheat. This is going to be our infinite spring when we get water from there to here. We have this is a mob farm. It gave me some troubles. Oh, I deleted them already. Oops. But I died 6 times, basically. There was 6 giant markers all over the place of everywhere I died, trying to set up... change this over / I tried to loot the mob farm and bad things happened. And this is going to be our cobble gen system when I get some lava and some water. So yeah, first thing on the list is to shift gravel and sand into dust. So we'll just put one of these in here. I guess we're going to do 2 because I am great at counting. So just pop that through there. We got a couple pieces of iron ore dust, or iron ore pieces, whatever. And then break those 2. Boop, boop. And then so we're just gonna... I'm an idiot. One of those needs to stay sand. There we go. So now shift the dust. And don't get anything from that because that would be helpful. And then shift the sand, or sieve. Shift, sieve, whatever. Quick, check this off. Now, for Tinker's Tinker's construct tools from bone or flint. Well, I don't have bones. I don't have many bones. I have 1. So we're not going to be doing any of the whole. Where'd that go? Oh, apparently I had some more bread already. We're not going to make them out of bone. We're going to make them out of flint. And that's easy enough. So just do this a few times. That should be enough. And so now, let's go ahead and why don't we put them over here? Yeah, over there's the best spot. So first we're going to start with a crafting bench, or a crafting table that we then turn into a crafting station. Then we put these over it, and we get a tool station. Put one of these in here, and one of these over that. And this is a blank pattern. I'll show you how to make those if you want. That is really simple. It's just made like this. And you have 4 of them. And then lastly, we're going to do that to get a stencil table. Now, the only thing we need a crafting station for is a chest. But we then do this, and we get a pattern chest. Cool. So So let's see what kind of order we throw these down in. Tool station, might as well go there. Stencil table can go there. Part builder goes there. Let me move this torch. Good. Everything's still fine. Cool. So now we can make tools. We can make all of these tools specifically. Go over to the stencil table. We throw this in there. Let's start with a pickaxe. So grab a pickaxe head, binding, and a handle, a tool rod. And then anything else? Yeah, we might as well make an axe while I'm at it, because those are two things I'm going to use the most. So then go over to Part Builder. Yeah, I got this in the right place. Now we need a ton of stone, and I don't have any, of course, because helpfulness would be... I'm just going to pop this down. We don't need a ton of stone, but we do need some stone. So we're just gonna do this, and then grab my stone shears. And this is what I've been doing to do the entire grind to get as much gravel as I did. Why I turned it all into gravel, don't ask. I may not have been paying full attention. Anyways, so while I do the more boring parts, I might as well tell you guys a story. So as some of you may know, when I grew up in farm country, and one of my first jobs, which I'm sure most of you don't know, was actually let's not use that. Was actually on a farm, not working, like digging up vegetables or whatever, or planting things or anything like that. It was in fact running the touristy side of this particular farm, which had a corn maze on it. And so my job was basically part bouncer, part attendant slash cash register clerk. I did a bunch of things, and one of the things I ended up doing at one point was this place. Oops, it's not the right thing at all. There was a private party on this farm, and it was a bunch of teenagers with some chaperones, so they didn't get into any trouble. And they put a bonfire on and had a bunch of fun. And honestly, it was just awesome party in general, up until the boys got bored. Okay, so what do I need the cobble for again? Right, we're making cobblestone weapons, aren't we? Or not weapons, you know what I mean. So this goes there. We get a pickaxe. And put that over there. And a stone axe head. Put that over there. Make the binding. Yeah, so make the binding a stone too. Why not? And then this, and you think just one would be enough, but no, it takes two. Because reasons, I assume. Anyways, so now throw this. I'm gonna pick, and we'll just shift click on everything I want, and it makes a stone pickaxe. This goes there. We have an axe. Awesome. So now this will last 132 versus 131. And 132 versus, again, 131. So it's just a little bit better, but also in addition, I can repair these. So I can take stone and fix them if I need to, which is awesome. Also, they will get better with time as they earn more experience on them. They'll turn into better weapons, and I can replace parts of them to make them super awesome without getting rid of those levels I have on them. So yeah, that is really cool. So let's check that off. Make clay by putting dust into a barrel. Yeah, cool. We can do that. And so, while I do this, let's talk some more about this party that was going on the farm. And so these teenage boys got bored, and they started, making up games of their own to distract themselves. And of course, because there was girls around, these games, well, involved them running or whatever it all out, trying to impress the girls. And don't forget, this is nighttime on a farm. There's no lights. Like, it's not like Toronto at night where there's enough ambient light around that you can see. No, this is farm country. There's no ambient light. Except for the bonfire, which at this point in time was starting to die down. There was no light. There was a couple lights from the house, but not enough for them to run to. Or run by. See by, whatever. You know what I mean. See while they ran. But they decided they didn't care. So they started doing races. And it was dark enough that I knew what was about to happen as it happened, but not because I could see the thing they were running into, but just because I could see how close they're getting to a certain area that my brain had earmarked as dangerous and don't go there. And so so running in the dark, the boy in the lead found the electric fence. And thankfully for him, we're not talking about like a hardcore horse electric fence that would, like clothesline you and take you out. We're talking about, this was a goat farm, so the electric fence is like just past your waist as far as height. Just past my waist, I guess. So like 3 foot high or something like that. Maybe 4 foot, I don't remember. And obviously electrified. But it was a mobile fence, so you could pick it up and move it if you need to move the goats around. And so when the kid hit it, really, really grateful that particular fence was not on when he hit it. But B, it moved with him. And so he took out a whole section of fencing. Think about what would happen if you ran into snow fencing in the middle of the summer. Similar thing. So he just ended up tangled up in this court, and it was hilarious. And I was having a hard time not laughing out loud. But in hindsight, whenever I think about somebody doing something really, really dumb, I always think, when you're running in the dark, always know where the electric fences are. Anyways, what was I doing now? Oh, right. I was making clay so that I could craft and cook a crucible. So a crucible is going to let us make lava, which is really, really important, and we definitely need some of that. So we're just going to punch this. The other thing Crucible is going to do is going to let us make a bucket. So reach in here for the bone meal that I literally killed myself to get a couple of times. We're going to make a couple buckets as well. We're going to save this. Okay, cool. Whoops, I forgot something important. Like making the crucible. There we go. Unfire crucible and unfire clay buckets. So you throw them into a furnace and they come out as fires. Now where are we going to put our lava generating systems? I think over here. These buckets are going to end, or these barrels are going to disappear once we do this, because then I can start moving the water over to the infinite spring, and then there's no point in having a ton of them. So we'll probably knock them back to like 4 and swap the rest out for at least one crucible. which we might as well put right here. Wait. Ooh, I can't do that. Well, that's irritating. At best. Let's do something really dangerous. It sounds like a good plan. This, 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 and this. Those are the things I really care about. I don't really care about everything else. Cool. Let's put a block on my hotbar. Now let's do something dangerous. Actually, we should do like that. Up and out of the water. Huh. Oh, right. I put it in the chest. It's really hard to use things that are not on or in your inventory anymore. Cool. We'll just take this out. Grab it because it's useful. And put that there. Boom. Good. Crucible down. There we go. And it looks pretty. Now, however, we need a little bit of dirt, preferably turned into stone, so we can start melting that. I might end up, I'm probably gonna end up doing that off camera for all of it, but I just want to show you guys the start of it. No, I have enough. Okay, whatever. Okay, grab this. Okay. Cool. And so yeah. We're hopefully gonna end this episode on time because I have to go to work in a little bit. That's enough for one, which is going to be enough. And so we throw stone in the crucible, and it melts, and it turns into lava. You can see in the top middle of the screen, you can see crucible, solid cobblestone, the amount of solid cobblestone I threw in there, and then slowly turning into lava. And the rate is 1x because a torch does not melt stone all that fast. But if I had fire under there or lava or something else, then this would go a lot faster. But I'm not going to do that right now because there's things around here that will burn. Wait. I haven't done the infinite spring yet. Ooh, that's bad. Brilliant. Let's make it so we can't possibly do an infinite spring. That would be amazing. Okay, infinite spring down. Each, and now we'll just keep knocking these barrels down until we get down to about 4, and then I'm gonna wrap up the episode. So yeah, that was one of the stars out of my life. I'll hopefully find another fun and interesting story for you guys for next week or next time I do one of these. I don't know if I'm gonna do these twice a week or not. Right now, I'm really excited to play this, and it's really hard to not record a bunch of them, but I don't know what rule I'm going to do for next week. So, for now, we have the 2. You guys need to suggest rules. I got one I want to do later on in the future, but I don't want to do that, like, early on. So maybe the 5th or 6th episode, I got one I'd like to put down. But yeah, for now, it's up to you guys what rules we do next. Look at that, we got some lava. That's awesome. So yeah, again, thank you very much for watching. If you want to support the channel, the best way to do so is to hit the like button if you enjoy. If you don't enjoy, then hit the dislike button, but I generally ignore that. Also, tell your friends about the channel. And any questions you want me to answer, by the way, just drop in the comments below. And the next time I record a video, I will go back and I'll get those questions and then write them down and try and answer them for you guys, okay? So have a great night. This is ioEther out.